Bum 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 bum. A happy accident, ladies and gentlemen, while I was removing the background for this lovely picture of Miss Daisy Ridley as Rey Palpatine. That lightsaber, as dubious as it is, I'm pretty sure that will be part of the new messaging going forward in her brand new sequeled solo movie. All together now.
We are at Star Wars Celebration, and we just got out of the Lucasfilm Studio panel where so much was announced, and we're joined by none other than Kathleen Kennedy herself. Kathleen, that was a lot. That was a lot.
The time has come for someone to put his foot down. And that foot is me.
Now, as an addendum, I thought I was finished editing this video, and then, of course, Star Wars Celebrations 2023 happening in London, because I guess America is off limits for whatever reason, and maybe it was cheaper to host it in London, or maybe Daisy Ridley couldn't afford a flight out to America, so they brought it all home on her front door. Daisy Ridley, she's coming back as Rey. Oh, joy. Can't wait.
You love me. You really love me.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Dream of me. I'll make your dreams come true. Everything's possible with me.
You gotta see this video, folks. Further proof the matriarchy is ruining Star Wars at the moment. So, if you check this video out, this is for Leslie Gibbs Headland. She, who used to be the assistant for Harvey Weinstein, she was privy to his goings-on. Trust me, she knew what was really happening. But now Kathleen Kennedy hired her as the lead producer, head honcho for The Acolyte. Wow, can't wait. Oh my God. A person assisting a priest in a religious service or procession. How does that play into The Acolyte? Well, anyway, without further ado, and by the way, you got to see this. 432 likes compared to 962 downvotes. This is on the official Star Wars YouTube channel with 3.98 million subscribers. Get ready for some absolute cringe, folks. I'm even going to put on the closed captions here. Oh, here we go. You know what? These subtitles on YouTube kind of remind me of a cue card when you go to watch a live recording of a show. It's like, Leslie Headland's coming out now. Applause, everybody. Applause. And what a pretentious way to spell Leslie. Are we from the ghetto, Leslie? Oh my effing God. Shit. F off! Dude, look at this sea of male fans. The guy with the glasses here, he's like, yeah, who the fuck is she? I don't want to see her. No one gives a shit. Leslie Headland looks like she came out in her pajamas. You suck. Go eat fish eggs.
Talk about an entrance. That was a catwalk. That was fashion show worthy.
Yeah, I just try to treat everything as if we're on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Holy fuck, she's got a bigger neck than me. What the hell?
That's kind of like my... Just work the runway, work the runway.
Yeah, of course. Let's bring in the whole drag queen culture into Star Wars because it was never that way before. And listen, I think drag queens are pretty funny. I've met a couple in real life. They're funny folks to have a conversation with. But when you're talking about a family franchise like Star Wars that George Lucas built on his legacy because George Lucas was influenced by the old Flash Gordon movies of the 30s, and now you're bringing in this kind of strange gender identity stuff into Star Wars. You're treading on thin ice, Lucasfilms. And I don't care if you get sold off, you should be buried 6 feet under along with Kathleen Kennedy.
You worked that runway. I thought, what a
Well, she worked into the ground by how much she weighs.
tough act to follow. Jon Favreau just discovered our gatekeeper and was marveling at being on Navarro again. And then
What, Dave
here you
Navarro?
and you did it. You did it. You understood the assignment.
I mean, I'm not going to age myself, but the extent.
Is she wearing a Rolex? Did Harvey Weinstein's wages pay that off for you, Leslie? I give Headland.
Universe and a lot of that publishing was really the only Star Wars that I had. And so what I love about the High Republic is that it's
You do know there were Star Wars comic books out, Leslie. There was a lot of fan fiction, lots of fanzines you could buy. But I guess you don't really know about that sort of thing, do you? Because you live in the modern age.
kind
miss
of in
analog.
the grand tradition of what Star Wars was for the fans for a really long time, which is, both these kind of high concept, beautifully rendered stories, but at the same time pulpy action and the kind of stuff that
High concept Star Wars? I wouldn't say it's that. I mean, a lot of critics said that as well, but it is good old-fashioned, well, it was good old-fashioned traditional entertainment.
But I have to also say, I really loved the challenge of marrying the aesthetics of what has already been designed for the High Republic and what the Jedi look like in the High Republic, and bridging that gap between who they are then
and who they are now
when we meet them in the Phantom Menace.
Oh no!
So that was also very exciting.
Awesome.
Oh, you
Great
fucking
answer.
plague of
And this is your first
zombies.
Star Wars celebration, and I believe yesterday you were part of the studio showcase, and you got brought to stage by a Wookiee Jedi.
I did. I did get brought on stage.
Yeah, remember, Leslie Headland has not had any experience producing Star Wars or any other kind of movie or TV show. She got thrust into this because, you know what? It's diversity time. Whoopie-doopie-doo.
It's horrifying.
But it is always, always, always about the spiritual journey of what it is to become who you are. And
oh my God, you're saving my life, Leslie. She likes to use the word always quite a lot, doesn't she?
to be allowed as a filmmaker to experience what it is like.
Look at that pretentious picture. Oh, look at me. It's a hair commercial. Wow. Russian doll, The Bachelorette, sleeping with other people about last night. Well, it's hardly a resume to say, let's hire her as a overrunning producer for another woke failed Star Wars project, is it? But of course, more cringe is yet to come for Star Wars Celebration 2023 in the guise of more Acolyte news. Look at this. This is a beautiful moment. 533 likes. Again, this is the official Star Wars YouTube channel. 1,800 downvotes. I wonder why that is. Without further introduction, let's get into this.
Come here.
I've heard this woman here is a bit of a lunatic in real life. She kind of doesn't like white folks very much, but what a shocker in this day and age, right?
You people at home, you people in the audience, I won't make it weird, I promise. But come closer. Cause I got you, fam. It's Jodie Turner-Smith and Rebecca.
Is that how you creep on your impressionable young men when you invite them back to your house, dear?
Henderson.
Gosh, she's a shit presenter, isn't she? Now, if you thought Leslie Headland's walk-on was terrible, this is Jodie Turner-Smith. Watch what she does. Oh, look at me. I can fly way up in the sky. Oh my God, whoopsies. Holy shit, what kind of a outfit is that, man? Jesus Christ. Fucking Baby Yoda again. Oh, just get rid of that bloody shitty doll.
Wow. Welcome. Thank you. So excited to welcome you all. Now, can we talk a little bit about the characters that you're playing?
Better hide that big ass forehead.
Well, you want?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll keep it Vegas. Jody, can you tell us about your character?
Okay, well.
Oh my God. So, female Kojak, who is, I believe, married or shacked up with Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek. The same Jackson who dated Diane Kruger for many years and then for some reason ditched her and found love with this chick right here. God almighty. By the way, yeah, I know you're going to tell me, and I'm going to mention it before you start jumping in the comments below. She was, of course, Black Anne Boleyn for that Channel 5 movie.
We meet on the other side. There can be fuel, fear of being unloved.
Now, it's not a comedy film that it should have been. Like, yeah, let's get a diverse cast of people and let's have an alternative racialized version of Tudor England. Nope, she was playing Anne Boleyn for real. Except the real Miss Boleyn wasn't allowed out of her palace, was she, to get a suntan and then walk back in again? No, this was actually the same actress who played a much derided version of Anne Boleyn. Yep, you could have made it a spoof. It would have been funny, but oh no. You had to play it for seriousness and didn't go well for your career, did it, Ms. Jodie Turner-Smith?
Let me try to talk about this without getting fired or murdered.
Well, like your career.
So my character, you know, she's a powerful leader.
Yeah?
She's a powerful leader.
Insufferable?
Yes.
Yes, queen! Yes, queen!
World, which I was very excited.
In a very woman-centered world, which I was very excited.
To kind of be that, because I feel like Star Wars is very like patriarchal, so it was.
So not only are you throwing shade at Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Billy D. Williams, Dennis Lawson, Wedge Antilles himself, who, by the way, was maybe one of a handful of actors who acknowledged George Lucas at the celebrations. Nobody else did, which I think is utterly disgraceful. Rest in peace, Mr. Lucas. I did enjoy our meeting in 1999, that brief moment where I should have taken a picture, but what the hell, man. You sir.
And you know, she's really sort of going through a struggle, because I mean, that's Star Wars, right? Like, we're
No, it's not about going through a struggle. What? Star Wars, the tampon edition, where you go through a struggle once a month, ladies, because I'm sure, as a female Star Wars fan, you want to be told that this is a struggle about women in a patriarchal universe. Get out of here, man.
Going through a struggle. She's really kind of like...
Hey, female Kojak, why didn't you go back into the corner and suck a lollipop?
Like, in this sort of quandary, and that's sort of her journey is to kind of go...
So you're really selling me on the acolyte, Jodie Turner-Smith? I mean, for example, Leslie Headland couldn't really tell us why we should watch it. You know why? Because it's anti-man, isn't it? If you're a female, it's going to be catered for you, girls. George Lucas had so much blowback from his crew when he was shooting in England because he had no idea what this blockbuster film was going to turn out like. Alec Guinness and him were at loggerheads about the dialogue. And eventually, you know, Lucas got the respect, but it took a while to gain that trust from his own UK film crew.
Go through this struggle between two ideas.
Holy shit.
We're gonna leave that.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it like that, aren't we? And just throwing a massive fart sound right now.
That one right there.
Like
in my heart, I know Leslie is somewhere.
I know, I'm looking around for her, like, you know, such an actor, like looking around, like, is it okay? Did I do good?
Oh, shit. Well, I'll tell you this now, Miss Jodie Turner-Smith. You didn't do good, but you should play female Kojak in a reboot. I'll probably watch that, actually, just to see how bad you're going to ruin Telly Savalas' legacy. Star Wars is like that alien autopsy from Roswell, 1947. You get my drift? Exactly that moment in time. They should just get Kathleen Kennedy's corpse in place of that alien and just do oopsie-doopsie bits of medical examinations just to find out who on earth thought, and I know it was George Lucas, to give the keys of the Star Wars kingdom to Kathleen Kennedy, who is just ruining this franchise, who's running it to the ground. The same Kathleen Kennedy who walks around the offices of Lucasfilm and says, oh, you've got a male poster up there. Take it down and put a female one instead, because that's what I want. I just want women in Star Wars. Forget the men. Let's make it as anti-patriarchal as possible. You know what, guys? I do like women in my life, normally in magazine spreads such as Playboy, I don't know what else, Swimsuit Illustrated, all the good stuff, you know? Appreciate women that way, and maybe in real life too, when they're not being friggin' insufferable. So on that one, guys, if you were me, and if I were you, you better come back for the next video, which might be another autopsy of another beloved franchise that I love. But on a brighter note, I'm going to be buying some Super Mario Brothers merchandise very shortly, because I was blown away by that film, which I'm seeing again over the weekend.
Run for your life! I'll cover you!
Green light.